Hello, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you are seeing this video. This is Expressive Tone TV, conveying your thoughts and feelings to the world. Guys, wike don't enter one chance for Abuja people hands. You know, say this life, they say what goes around comes around. We know before in this country, all these years, say for you to become the president of Nigeria, you must have 25% votes of Abuja residents. And now, we all know that Tinubu did not score 25% in Abuja, but the courts, the tribunal, decided the case in his favor. According to them, they said the 25% is not a must. So therefore, what they are now trying to say that Abuja is like every other state in the country. So they could not nullify Tinubu's election by that. According to them, that is not a problem. So he can still be the president of Nigeria without making 25% in Abuja. Now, the Abuja residents now come up to say, okay, since the court has decided that the 25% of Abuja is not necessary, Abuja is now like every other state. So therefore, Abuja must have a governor. They don't want to be, ruled by the FCT minister again, because the FCT is the seat of the president. That is why they said there cannot be two leaders in the place. They don't need a governor there, the president and a minister. But now that the court has ruled that FCTs like other states, the residents of Abuja, the indigenes of Abuja are now saying that they need a governor and three senators, just like other states that have senatorial district, three senatorial districts or 4 senatorial districts. So they said they need a governor and 3 senators like other states. And now they are threatening to approach the courts. Don't forget that in this very place, I told you in one of my videos that the courts will alter Nigeria's constitution if they must free Tinubu. And that they have done. They have altered the constitution that said any presidential candidate must score 25% in Abuja before he can become the president of the country. The constitution has been altered. So many things has been destroyed. So what do? The drama just started anyway. I want you to watch the video where, Sheyi of Channels is discussing it with one of the Abuja citizens. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe to my channel. It does not cost you anything. You will always be the first to know when I drop video. My returning subscribers, I say thank you. My returning viewers, I say thank you. Please like the video. Drop your comments below. What do you have to say about this new drama?
About the fact that a leading member of the PDP is now essentially in bed with the APC on a ministerial level. I mean, I wonder what the mood is inside the PDP today. I understand you're marking 25 years. I mean, you've got one of your leading members, Nyesom Wike, now openly working for the APC government, and I imagine that the ruling by the Presidential Election Tribunal must have recreated that sort of vast sense of loss and effusive despair that the PDP first experienced when INEC announced the winner of the election earlier this year.
No, the judgment of the court has even created more questions than answers. For example, after the judgment, now the natives of the FCT are planning to approach the court. Since the court of law, the election petition court, said Abuja is just like every other state, the native now say, okay, we want to approach the court and get an order of court mandating federal government to let us have our governor and 3 senators without prejudice to other peculiarities that is associated with state. And they are now saying they are even going to seek for an order restraining the FCT minister from parading himself as FCT minister pending the determination of the school. There are so many other areas that this judgment has created. So now you need virtually on every part of the constitution, you need to go to court to get interpretation, because it seems we're getting into a new legal order in that regard. Now, but the person, if he feels emboldened, for example, by that judgment, one fact I have to make clear is that the party has survived a lot of hurdles, and the party will survive him. And very soon, he's going to be expelled from the party because he has violated the provisions of the party's constitution that will warrant his expulsion. It's just that the party is taking his time and taking it gently. Recently, he even got the audacity to say he wants to suspend the presidential candidate of the party. When Atiku Abubakar with the founding fathers sat and they were forming this party, where was he? He was working in National Union Road Transport or something in Port Harcourt under Azubike Mereni. And then you want to now challenge somebody who is like one of the bastions of democracy in the country. The leading politicians today in Nigeria that can beat their chest with living credentials are people like Atiku. Then you can talk about President Tinubu, people who work for democracy. This young man came into government in 1998, became a beneficiary. Everything he has, everything he acquired, and everything he is, it is the party. He owes the party gratitude and not this kind of attitude that is given. To him, Benjamin Franklin is everything. Or to him, he has the power. Now he's FCT minister. He can exercise this power against the party. One fact is clear. Even the president of Nigeria cannot destroy PDP. Not to talk of a civilian who is in FCT minister thinking in his mind that he's going to destroy the party so we can have a one-party state. No, Tinubu does not support that. And let me tell you this. If Atiku picks his phone and calls President Tinubu and demand that Wike be sacked, Wike will be sacked before they will finish talking on the phone. That is the extent to which President Tinubu values and respects Atiku. So what he is doing in the FCT and all this melodramatic and emotional exegesis, he's only dancing before he'll be fired in the FCT. And he will not in any way affect the party. I give that word and you can look at it. Most of the people, you see, there is this thing called blackmail, and he has done that in the past. Where anybody who goes against him, he will call for a world press conference and he will say, I gave him this, I made him this, I gave him this. There are lots of them he chased out of the party. I remember he once boasted that Dave Umahi, when he left, that look at him, am I not the one that got judgment for him? He let him interpret to Nigeria what he meant by I got judgment for him.
Yeah, let me come in there because we're fast running out of time.